I just get a number one, the meal?
Sure, anything else?
No, that's all.
780, Carl, I'll be right with you.
A cheeseburger with the works and a medium tater tot.
Awesome.
All right, have a great day.
Hey, you too. Love me some tater tots. Rad. So today's Monday, tomorrow is Tuesday, obviously, and tomorrow we're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches of snow. But moral of the story is, today is like a super calm day, and it's not going to be good for a little while, so I want to make today epic. And I have an idea in mind that I think is doable. Basically, there's this trestle bridge thing that goes over the Delaware up by the water gap. My idea is to launch from that park that I flew the cross country to in one of the previous videos. Launch from there and then go over to the bridge and try to fly under it. According to Wikipedia, it says it's high enough, but I don't really know until I get there. Also, it's over water, so that means I have to bring flotation for sure. I think that's gonna be the plan for today. I'm gonna eat my burger and go home and check out some more stuff on that trestle. We'll see how it works out. So according to everything online, I think that bridge is going to be doable. Weather looks perfect. It's supposed to be nice and calm at sunset, like 40 degrees. So I think we're a go. Only thing I have to do is, like I said, it's over water, so I got to get my power float set up. I want to show you guys the power float real quick, and I actually have to replace a cartridge, so we'll get that done. Flying a paramotor over water is one of the sketchier things you can do. That's where the power float comes in. This one right here is how I would install it on the motor. However, this one, you can see it freaking blew up in my car last year. I guess the humidity got too high. There's a manual way to deploy these, and then there's also this little water sensor. So that happened last year, so I have to replace these two pieces, pack this one back up, and then stick it on the motor. So before I go fly in like a potentially dangerous situation, I'm gonna do a more thorough pre-flight on the Scout, check everything out in detail, kind of give me some more peace of mind, make sure it's not gonna quit over the river. So I'm gonna do that, and then next stop will be the park to launch from. Well, there it is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the spot you drive under on the highway is definitely lower, but looking over the river where it's it goes down a little hill, that definitely looks like I should fit. One way to find out. All right, things are coming along. I'm about ready to go. I'm stoked. I'm gonna show you guys the layout of this park real quick before I get up in the air. Over here, we have my Subaru, and here's the Scout. The wind direction is going that way. We got this narrow little double baseball diamond thing going on. My wing is way all the way out there, but it's all good. This is a pretty tight little spot to launch from because everything past this point is like all obstructions. So it's like get up off the ground and climb as quick as you can and hope the engine doesn't die. I think it's about time. I'm gonna go throw this camera in the car and I'll see you guys on the GoPro. I'll tell you guys what. One thing's for sure, the wind is variable, and I am sweaty. The wind came out of 3 different directions since I set my wing up, so I'm hoping this works out to my advantage. I feel the wind on my face right now, so that's a good thing. I say we give it a go, ASAP. It's not a launch I want to repeat. Make sure everything's dialed. 3, 2, 1. Buddy. That guy's like, what in the hell? That's the 3rd launch that I've done from that park ever. And it's basically like climbing out of a little hole until you get enough altitude that you could possibly circle back. Got this road here, and then the railroad tracks run on that side of it. And the railroad tracks go straight to the river, which is over there. And that's where the bridge is. So it's very simple, point A to point B. All I gotta do is follow the railroad tracks. You know, I said it in my cross-country video where I landed at that park, that sometime in the future, I'm gonna fly up here, I'm gonna fly around the gap there, But I'll say it again, I'm still going to do that. I just figured that flying under the bridge is a little bit cooler than flying around the gap. And I know a lot of people have commented that they like the longer 15 to 20 minute videos. I think this is going to be one of them. Alright, let's take a look here. There's a truck stop and a McDonald's down below. Right there, I can just see the bridge. And beyond that, we have the water gap. And now I'm getting shook by a little bit of turbulence. I can see, based on the smoke out there, the wind's going that way, kind of out of the southwest-ish. Now, two things. Before I get all up in that, I'm going to drop down and just assess it, because Wikipedia tells me it's high enough, but I'm not about to trust Wikipedia on that one. So I think I'll fly parallel to the bridge next to it and just judge to make sure that it is high enough, and two, look for obstructions under each path, see if there's any power lines or anything. I don't see anything from up here. Dude, that's so beautiful. Everything is just lightly coated with snow. Let's drop down. Keep an eye on the turbulence. Beautiful. Let's size this bad boy up. Not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but at the same time, stoked. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Yeah, this spot right here has way too many small trees. This one, on the other hand, looks much, much better. Not gonna lie, this is tight. This is definitely tight. The river is, a lot narrower than I thought in this pass. This is totally one of those things that you look at it, and at first, you're super scared to do it until you do it once, and then you're like, oh, it's totally fine. Got this. Going under with the geese. Oh yeah, plenty of room. Yeah, dude. The stoke is real. That air down there is weird. It's not like sharp turbulence. It's kind of the type that buffets. Nailed it, dude! Alright, let's do a pass over the top. Oh, that's insane. That's insane. It's so intimidating. And not just for the fact that it's relatively tight, but mainly because the wind down there is just weird. I say we do it once more. I'll make the same exact pass, and then I think we should go explore. Sure, this one gets nice and low. Steady. Looking good. Yeah. Nice little channel here. Okay, looking good. Yeah. I think twice is enough fun. Honestly, that's one of those things that I'm glad I did it, and I'm stoked that it went smooth, but doing it over and over again really doesn't add to it. So I'm just gonna be happy with that. I feel good about it. Knock that one off the list. Maybe I'll hit it next time while it's warm out. Damn, dude! See a bald eagle down there. This is the point where everyone says, I don't see the bald eagle! But unfortunately, I can't get close enough to the bald eagle without it being some sort of harassment that I would probably go to jail for. America! Sod, eh? Pretty sick. That is definitely high enough. You could totally base jump off of that. Probably around 4 years ago, I flew up to Blairstown Airport in the 152 and totally did a pass through the water gap here below the level of the mountain. Jacqueline and I just actually hiked the New Jersey side over there and watched the sunset from the top. That was pretty sick. Check out my Instagram, link in the description. I posted a picture of it too. A glorious place to hike. It looks so small from up here. I'm not gonna lie, it looks so small from down there too. Just casually flying with the geese. So, eventually, hopefully when it's a little warmer, I'm gonna fly the water gap. And the other idea someone said was midday soaring on this ridge, if the wind was sort of out of the south or southeast. That would be super rad. I'd like to try that. There's a windmill over there. How about this? Here's the plan. Park's there, windmill's over there. I'm gonna fly to the windmill, take a look at that. After I check out the windmill, I'll probably just get a bunch of altitude and climb and get over the park. And then I might kill my engine and come into the park. Alright, well, here's the windmill. And it looks really cool. Really tempting to go rip around it like a pylon. But this guy here with the farm has a bunch of cows. And the cows are kind of far away, but I feel like if I ripped around that, I'd probably freak the cows out and piss off the farmer. So there's your windmill. That's about as close as I'm gonna get. I think the only logical thing to do now is get a bunch of altitude, look at the sunset for a little bit, and then come in for a landing. Yeah, dude. Isn't that beautiful? It just gets prettier the higher you go. The park is relatively beneath me right now, and there's a certain element of sketchiness if I fully kill my motor and come in for a landing rather than having that power as a second option. But I'm confident in my ability to spot land, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill it. I think this is an appropriate time. I was just thinking, it's been mentioned in the past, but having a YouTube channel that kind of revolves around an extreme sport kind of thing, going along with risk and reward, I think it's important that I keep reminding myself, which I don't think it's ever been an issue in the past, to never kind of do things for the footage. Some people have commented that, like, you know, it's dangerous to have that mindset of there's a GoPro on your head and you're more likely to do crazy things to get a cool shot. And I honestly don't think I've really fallen into that too much in the past. Definitely not on like really risky things, but on the topic of this flight, before I even got here, I kind of said to myself, like, you know, you don't have to do this. Like, if it looks sketchy, if it feels sketchy, just don't do it. You know, if I don't do it, then I don't have a video to post. Oh well, at least I didn't try to do something I shouldn't have and gotten in over my head. But I think that's kind of an important thing to realize. I just figured I'd share my thoughts on that. Now I ought to start looking at how I'm going to set up for a landing. Preferably, I want to put it down right in the closest corner of this baseball diamond. That's because I can't hop the fence with the motor on my back, so I want to walk around it. So this is a landing approach that I can undershoot all day, but I don't want to overshoot because I'm flying into a corner basically. Okay, I can see the smoke. I have a tailwind right now. I'm going to bring myself down to this far end. If I have to, I'll just do S turns. Yeah, that looks about right. right to that far corner. I should be able to get it stopped in time. Yeah. Ah. Oh yeah. That was rad. It's always a good time. Jury duty in the morning, flying under a damn concrete bridge in the afternoon. Oh, so sick, dude. Ridiculous amounts of shenanigans going on. Now, I turned my main GoPro on before I launched, and I have it hooked into the external battery, so as long as you're hearing this right now, it means the battery lasted and I got the shot. But right now, I have no idea. Camera could be off in 5 minutes. I'll be over here all pissed off that I missed the shot. See if this lady thinks I crashed. Oh no, I'm perfect. That's my car. Thank you. Appreciate it. What a nice lady. GoPro chick. Dope. Got the shot. Yeah. Well, for as tight as that ended up being, I'm really glad it worked out as well as it did. I'm all packed up. Now I'm just riding this freaking springy horse. So, as always, like the video if you like the video. Always appreciate it. And subscribe if you have not yet. Got more ideas coming, more trips. I appreciate the support. So, I'm going to head home now and edit this video up. So, till next time, peace out, guys. Boom!